steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Well, you were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clarkie helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, his presence in the locker room and professionalism. You talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. Ellis has got 6. The Raptors have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And he gets it to go.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Ellis. He's got 6, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Here is Miles. To the middle. Here's Hill. Can't hit from in close. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Kicks to O'Neal. Smith with a wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Ellis kicks to Stuckey. To the inside. Mahimi's shot is good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Ellis. And that is good. The Beast's got 46 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
There's a good screen. Ellis. And it's sent back by Irving. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Stuckey. Here's the Beast. And another basket for Toronto.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Stuckey. Clock at 6. Toronto grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's the Beast. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even keel and flatline that one.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Toronto ahead, just dominating this one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
What a true demonstration of dominance.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Hart.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last two quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Indiana, George Hill out there with Ellis. Then there's Allen. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
And thinking back on George's injury, still a very graphic image in everyone's mind, but he was able to bounce back.
Yeah, it was great to see him get some game time before the end of the season after that horrific injury. A credit to him working as hard as he did, as well as to the training staff that got him back to be able to play before the end of the season.
Well, last year, Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but, you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Irving, softly dropped. In the floater. Irving's got 10 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half. And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball. They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
George double-teamed. Hill has the open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The shot by George, wide open. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 8 points here for George.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
His first shot coming late, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Pick up by Hill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. Up and in on the layup.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's the Beast. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now, here is George. Allen with the screen for George. Allen, a screen on Smith. Hill drives in. It's blocked by Shaq. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The Pacers making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shooting numbers just aren't good.